We just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video we're going to do Godzilla 2014 30 for 30 Day 2. Yes! Yes, drop the hammer on that one. Woo! Day 2. Pumped! Get ready! It's on! Alright, so today's question, this one is from Dirk Hoffiker. Don't know if I got that right, but we'll see. His question is, since Legendary and Universal are now partnering, how likely is it that they actually make a remake of King Kong vs. Godzilla? He is aware, and he says here, I know you touched on the subject in your 30 for 30 Day 14, but that was more about how would King Kong fit in Godzilla's new world? Yeah, I don't think, right now the question is, and from what I've been hearing, and this is not concrete, I personally haven't read it, this is just me hearing whispers in the wind, is that Warner Brothers is keeping Godzilla. So that pretty much takes care of that. Now, if Universal, by some miracle, does turn out to get the Godzilla franchise through Legendary, I don't know. I don't know if they might try. Man, I mean, on one hand, it would be so epic, but on the other hand, how? How would you, I mean, I know, and again, I hate to beat a dead horse here because we did discuss this. How do you fit on King Kong into Godzilla's world? That's the tough part. It's convincing people that he can go from 20 or 25 feet tall to 350 feet tall. How do you convince people of that? That's the problem. That's the problem on that one. So I don't think so. Even if Universal happens to get the movie rights through Legendary, if Legendary and from what I've heard, they didn't. I heard it stood with Warner Brothers. So I don't know. I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it. Even if Universal had the ability to do it, I wouldn't count on it at this point. And it's not to say that it wouldn't happen or that it wouldn't be possible. I mean, I read a very interesting short article / interview today. I forgot where I found it. I'm sure I found it on The Nation. And it had to do with Max Bornstein, and they were interviewing him about the book and Godzilla's Awakening and all that. And he said in the article that he didn't think any of the monsters are out of the realm of possibility. He felt that they could all fit in somehow, some way. They just would have to be reimagined. Which is very promising that he thinks that, because, I mean, that's something that a lot of us would like to see. Whether or not we see it, I don't know. I feel confident saying that Godzilla may get a sequel, especially with the reviews now and going into the weekend. The numbers are going to be a big part of that. But, Godzilla vs. King Kong, man, if you ever see that again, you're probably more than likely to see that from Toho first than you would from America. So we'll just have to, time will tell. But it'll be interesting to see where Warner Brothers takes Godzilla going forward, if they indeed have 100% rights to him after splitting up with Legendary. As long as they keep Gareth at the helm and let him do his thing, I think it's in good hands. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. So there you have it, guys. Another question regarding King Kong. And this one basically is asking, since Legendary and Universal teamed up, how likely is it that they actually make a remake of King Kong vs. Godzilla? Like I said, I mean, I think you guys are pretty much going to answer this straightforward. But from what I understand, I believe Warner Brothers kept Godzilla. I don't think Legendary took it with them, but I'm not 100% certain. That's the stuff that I've heard whispers in the wind about. I really haven't looked it up, to be honest. I'm so concentrating on this movie right now that I can't think about the future of the franchise or where the franchise is going until I see the movie. Because come Thursday night, I could say this movie is complete shit, and I hope it goes nowhere. I'm being honest. I mean, I'm encouraged by all the reviews and everything, but, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, anyway, guys, put your questions in the comments. And just so you guys know, this is the last question I'm going to be taking. I'm leaving day 1 I'm going to be rehashing an old video of mine that I did back on ODT talking about, well, I'll bring that subject up, but I'm not actually going to re-upload the video. I'm going to just look over it and highlight some points out, because it probably is a crappy piece of video at that point. I was still kind of relatively new to this. I mean, I still am, but I've got a little bit more season under my belt, so I'm going to go look at that video, and I'm going to kind of touch on some of those subjects here and present it to you, because I know exactly what video it is. So, and that's going to be the final 30 for 30 countdown video. So this was the last question from you guys. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you for all your answers and all your questions. There'll be much more Godzilla to talk about after this week. We're not, I'm not going to just say, all right, the movie's done, sayonara, We're going to talk more Godzilla, but there is definitely going to be room for me now to at least start to expand a little bit, because there have been a lot of other things I want to talk about outside of this movie that, because of this movie and the excitement, it's just saturated most of my time. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching ETN. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page. You're watching ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video we're going to do Godzilla 2014 30 for 30 Day 2. Yes!